Black Ops Cold War official zombies gameplay trailer, joined by Pap and Drax. Let's just get the fuck into it.
Sam, what have you done?
Did you get the package? Watch it.
Watch the tape.
You guys are playing it, right?
What the hell is that?
Yep.
The machine.
It's happening again.
Requiem actual strike team is on the ground.
Investigate the site. Contain the threat.
Roger. Moving.
Let's get the power on.
What was that?
Okay, Mystery Box is back.
Strike team, report. What the hell just happened?
Let's go!
Push him back!
What the fuck?
You want this?
Okay, actual RPG.
Roll the sentry!
What the fuck? Oh god. They redid the hellhounds.
Keep pushing! Take the high ground!
We can't hold them off any longer.
Help is on the way. Shit, did you see that?
Am I crazy or did they add kill streaks to zombies?
Back the fuck off! You can't kill me.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the open
Pap,
beta
am I
and
crazy,
instant
or did they
access to
actually
the
just
worst
add kill
operator pack in
streaks?
Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Pap, you there?
You know, I think they, well, they definitely put that jug at the end.
Yeah, no, because
Just-
everyone's
just-
pissed as
just
shit
to
as.
assure people that they didn't fuck up as bad this year.
Like.
But yeah, I'm not very impressed. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, honestly, it's
just
one of those
looks
things where
ridiculous.
it's like gameplay wise. I mean, granted, we didn't have that much to go off of, granted, but gameplay, it's like, man, it's like it doesn't look bad as Black Ops 4, but also doesn't look.
see, I'm a high round player, or I used to be anyway.
Yeah.
So the gameplay that I'm interested in is what the metas will be for rounds. But even aside all that, like the theme just seems off. It's just
Yeah, no, it's like
too,
the thing that I saw a few people say on Twitter.
it looks like it's a Infinity Ward's like endless mode or something.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
does.
like like zombies is like it seems like they kind of want it, or at least the trailer seems to be they want to make it a little scary or something, but
No, and the thing is, like,
the thing is,
I kind of
the thing is the way they did it before was
it was
that
more
it was
more
spooky.
atmospheric. It was more atmospheric.
well, yeah, it wasn't these, you know.
Yeah, like the thing is, from like the original trailer, like with the lights actually being dark and whatnot, and, like you actually have to use a flashlight. I do like that aspect. If anything, I do find that to be a good addition because it does add a bit more horror to it. But it's like if they're just doing like typical arcade mode and they're just adding in the like darkness, it's like like
Yeah, do you really think that's a like a feature though? Like,
well, I think
or if anything, it might be like a pre-power thing.
yeah, no, and it's like that I do agree. I think the thing is, and like I feel like I can speak for a lot of zombie players. Like when I say this, including you, like we want we want the actual challenge back a bit, you know? Like we want fun gameplay. We want we want the addiction of
Alright,
the
let's
mode
look at these
back.
comments though.
Hold on. There's then the
One of the first thing I'm seeing is someone's like, this doesn't have a Treyarch zombies feel to it.
yeah, no, I
That's
can
exactly how
yeah.
I feel.
No,
Like,
did you,
just-
dude,
Yeah.
the fucking Hellhounds.
I literally just said what the like.
Like, what the fuck is with the Hellhounds? Okay, hold on. Here's the second part. It's the first look. Do you want to just let's just watch that real quick. Just give me 1 second. All right, you guys ready?
Hold on. Hold up.
Pap.
Mm,
All right, Drax. Let
alright,
me know
so
when
what's
you.
this one?
This is the first look. This is where I believe that they're going to be.
Oh, this one has way more views.
Yeah.
The other one is just.
Yeah. Well, I think with this one, they're going to be talking more about the changes that they made and shit.
All right, yeah. Let's go ahead
Alright.
and watch this then.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Zombies. Who could have guessed that when the undead first appeared in Call of Duty World at War, that it would lead us here to today? From that moment, zombies sparked a love for fighting the undead, bringing its unique DNA to the Call of Duty experience.
Until Black Ops 4.
Whether you're playing solo or co-op, working to solve puzzles or unlock Easter eggs, facing wave after wave of the undead delivers fast, fun action with just one objective: survive. Black Ops Cold War sets the stage for a new zombies experience that not only celebrates our entire zombies heritage, but uses it as an inspiration to build a completely new chapter in our universe. Today, we'll cover the characters, the backstory, and weapons with members of the development team, some of whom have quite literally helped to build it one zombie at a time. But first, let's check out the worldwide premiere of our new Zombies gameplay trailer.
Yeah, so we actually did just
Yeah, let's skip ahead here.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's fine. Skipping ahead to about. All right, go to 323. Let me know when you guys are there.
There.
All right, I'm playing again. 325, 326.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kill me.
After so many journeys,
Hey,
so
Craig.
many chapters, with Black Ops Cold War, we're starting fresh, embarking on a completely different story within our universe.
We've got a new story led by different characters. We've got new ways to play, anchored by new ways of progressing. We've got a different time period. Cold War Zombies wasn't just our opportunity to open up a different chapter.
It was our opportunity to elevate the entire zombies experience.
I'm
It's a
not gonna lie,
chapter
that scares
we
me.
called The Machine.
As we set out to build something completely new, we were inspired to pay homage to Zombies' undead roots, to celebrate our origin with one of our most familiar and signature locations.
Nach der Toten.
We
What do they
finished
do to
a
it?
story, but we're still
This is like the
in that
18th
same
version of
universe,
Nas, like,
and
come
this
on.
is the next chapter.
The very end
Good
of
old
Black Ops 4,
graffiti.
our characters sacrificed themselves to collapse the multiverse and try and create a singular world where zombies didn't exist. And they were half right.
This is a Cold War story, and it will be driven by a diverse group of organizations and characters. Players are part of Requiem, a CIA-backed international response team led by Weaver, a Russian-American who will be familiar to Black Ops fans.
By the time you arrive on the hunt for answers, Die Maschine will have been ravaged by time. On the surface, you'll see a boarded-up bunker, but below the surface lies a nefarious set of decades-old secrets primed to upset the global order.
The players will find themselves at odds with a team of Soviet-led rivals known as Omega Group, who are just as interested in studying and harnessing the power of the unexplained anomalies manifesting around the globe. Beyond these two warring groups, they'll encounter characters with unknown agendas who operate in the field, delivering insights and intel on this new world's fiction.
The intel you receive and recover is a huge component of our storytelling in Cold War, and for the first time, an innovative new intel system will make content accessible on demand anytime.
There's a lot to uncover that no one's ever seen before. Let's get into the gameplay. That starts with delivering all your favorite elements. Relentless round-based action, the Pack-a-Punch machine, power-up drops, the mystery box, along with the return of some of our classic perks. We've also taken a fresh eye to the core gameplay loop to let you drop in and have fun faster than ever.
The gameplay is classic, but it's going to be tonally quite fresh. You'll find our updates this year have focused on one thing above all, embracing what makes zombies so much fun.
That starts
Sure
with
about that?
progression. This year,
Sure.
we've unified progression and loadouts across all of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That means wherever you play across multiplayer zombies, your global rank and weapons level stays connected.
That I actually do
You'll
like.
be unlocking weapons and equipment, score streaks that will be usable across the entirety
Score
of the game.
streaks.
No more starting with a pistol. Bring in your AR, your SMG, whatever you're feeling.
And with all weapons boasting rarity with power levels, you can continue to increase your gun's damage potential however you choose. Every gun has a path to become an uber weapon.
That
You have
kind
a
of
lethal,
scares me.
Tactical and support slot. Not only can you
OP
craft,
pistol.
pick up, or find equipment and support in zombies, but you can now use them in combination, which delivers
What?
some insanely fun moments.
I don't know if I like that,
The only
dude.
way out is
The
death.
whole
A new
helicopter.
exfil system solves this.
Things get tense and the squad is in trouble, you have the option to exfil to a chopper and earn some rewards. But only if you can survive a few more rounds with zombie spawns dialed up to 11.
This is shaping up to be our most epic zombies experience ever.
For the first time, post-launch content is going to be free. As new maps come out, everyone's going to be able to come along for the journey as we take them through this storyline.
Lastly, canon is canon. And we've put a story to rest, but as you comb through this new universe, don't be surprised if some things don't want to stay dead.
This is the most connected and robust zombies experience in history. It also delivers a first for zombies, a fully cross-play experience with progression systems that tie zombies to the battle pass. We're dropping free post-launch zombies content to the community for the first time as well. We're honored to have you with us on this journey. We're glad that you could join us for today's first look.
I'm not gonna lie. I just paused it.
Yeah, so wait, my first thing, like, with you know how they're talking about the progression shit, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things that really I think should stay to zombies is most of the progression should be within the match, in my opinion.
No, and I
Like,
completely agree with that.
with some small exceptions. Like I think they made some, you know, I like what they did in 3, which was they had
The
you put on
overall,
like the what?
like the overall like experience and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the attachments and stuff. Like that's fine too. Like that, you know, it lets you kind of work towards things as well. But most of your progression, as far as should be within the match. And it's I don't know if it's still probably going to be that way, but I don't really like the trend.
Yeah, I think my biggest fear, and like this has kind of been like, I think my biggest fear honestly for Cold War Zombies is the fact that I feel like they're gonna rely too much on gimmicks to be like, oh hey, look how all this like cool and fun shit we added, and it's just like, no, that's not what made zombies fun in the first place. Like that, if anything, like that's what I'm afraid of. Like the whole helicopter like kill streak shit. Like I'm afraid of just
yeah,
like
that looks stupid as fuck.
like it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh, like see, you can like now fire like rain down hell from like a helicopter. And it's like, well, that's the thing. Like, okay, yeah, like fine, it might be like a cool gimmick for like 5 minutes, but the reason like. And and I'm pretty sure you can agree with me on this, Pat. Like, the reason I genuinely got into Call of Duty Zombies in the first place was because of the fact that I like the whole, it's literally survive until the bitter end. You're back against the wall. It's basically you, your weapon, and just, like, your map knowledge and just, like, your game knowledge itself, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like about zombies, even though I don't play it as much
Yeah.
as you two.
And then the fact that it's like they start
Well,
bringing up.
we haven't really played
Yeah.
actively.
Well,
Since...
no. Pretty much since Black Ops 4, because Black Ops 4, like in.
Yeah, but even then, like I didn't even. I'm only like rank 100 something Prestige Master on that.
Yeah,
like,
no, but it's like Black
which
Ops
is
3.
nothing by
yeah.
my standards.
But like Black Ops 3, we played the living shit out of it. Black Ops 4 is just like you were just like what maps are on there again? And it's like I think another thing that kind of scares me is the fact that it's like, oh yeah, you get to rank up your gun, and it's just like, oh no, like. And it's like I do get the concept of that because it's like they didn't they have that to an extent with
They had it in 3 and 4, but
it's like with 3 you had the alternate ammo types, but it's just like it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, well if you can keep like just powering up your gun until
4 too.
yeah, but it's like if you can just keep powering up your gun until it's just like big badass uber gun, then it's just like that's just
Where's the challenge?
yeah, and it's like that's
well actually I think AATs in 3 were pretty good because in the problem with 4 is that you could actually kill zombies with any gun.
Yeah, and it's like
at a
that's
high round.
yeah, and like it took out the thing I liked about like Black Ops, or not even just Black Ops, but like World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 was the fact that like you had to transition to better weapons. Like it wasn't a matter of like personal like if you want to survive, you had to switch out weapons, and like that's why people always love the wonder weapons because of the fact that they could maybe not necessarily always insta kill the zombies, but it was like okay, if anything, you have your round killing gun. But if we're just
the only thing is though, I will say about that is that when it comes to the old maps from like 1 and 2, Black Ops 1 and 2, the metas, at least for high rounds, are always going to be centered around traps and the wonder weapon because of that.
Yeah.
So that's something you have to consider because like
yeah, that is true.
Which it's not necessarily a bad thing, but that limits you. The thing that I thought 3 did well is you had AATs, which were riskier because you
and then you usually had the specialist equipment too, which like just added a new element to the style of play, where it's like
yeah. Although I don't like how you could. I think they fixed this in 4 if I remember correctly. I don't like in 3 where you could take it out, use use your gravity spike once, smash the whole horde, and then put it away, and then you shoot like 5 zombies with dead wire and it's filled up again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they fixed that in 4 though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean
where it went all the way down. Like if you put it back, it was like, you had to refill it completely. I believe. But,
yeah, and it's like I feel like to an extent, Call of Duty Zombies has kind of followed like what I would call the Halo Firefight format, where and like Pap, I know you've never played like Halo Firefight, but the original firefight they had for Halo, right? It was literally like kind of back against the wall.
I played it once.
Yeah, and it's like you're literally, the whole point of it was that you're trying to just survive as long as possible. Like this, what it almost looks like is that like now it's like you're just competing for kills. It's not like the main objective isn't just necessarily survival. It's just like you're now just competing for kills, and it's just like laughs or whatever. I mean, I could be completely wrong on that, but it's like I miss the whole like main objective survive, and it's like you're trying to get the leaderboard, or you're trying to just get that like one extra round in. And honestly, I really hope that's just another thing they even add to the new Cold War Zombies. Like if they don't have leaderboards, I'm genuinely like, it's one of those things where it's like I am gonna check out the gameplay more when it releases, but I can say right now that and I can pretty much vouch for Pap too. Like especially if it's not good, he's not gonna get it. But for me personally, unless they have like actual leaderboards, I don't even think I'm gonna be getting this game, honestly. And like I know it's
that's another thing. Like they were so lazy with that stuff in 4. Like,
but we have the BOAS system. Nobody gives a shit. Like literally, leaderboards have been in since fucking World at War. Like,
but the thing is, they're not gonna clean them up either way. So
yeah.
If you want to be competitive, you still have to like live stream your games.
No, that's true, but it's also just a satisfaction of just kind of like seeing where you immediately rank up against like other people like around the world just immediately after the game. There's always that like bit of satisfaction where it's like, oh, I gotta play one more time just to like get 5 more rounds in so I can be at like this rank. Like to me, that was also like part of the fun of it. So. But
Well, I like them just so I had a place to keep track without having to upload, on my channel and stuff.
But yeah. What do you guys say overall though, Drex?
Not getting this game.
Not surprising.
That's all. I'm not getting this game. I stopped playing COD around Black Ops 2.
I
So.
feel that. Yeah, no, I feel that. Pap? Because I get the feeling that you're not gonna be getting it, but even still, just like your overall thoughts in general. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I might get it, but I really don't know, man. Because it really just depends on what I mean. Because the thing is with these new maps.
The one thing I'll say though,
the most annoying thing is is having to learn the maps. You have to learn how to play the maps, and which I don't have a problem with, but
it's just like whether or not they add too much complicated shit, right? Like unnecessary shit.
Yeah, if they add too much stuff,
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to deny the fact that for me, part of, honestly, playing zombies is the fact that it's, like, you do get to, like, learn the map. Like, to me, like, learning the setup, like, learning the most efficient way, like, to me, that is, like, a fun part of zombies besides just, like, going for the high rounds and whatnot. But, I definitely feel that. And it's, like, I think that's honestly just part of the reason I just didn't like Black Ops 4 zombies besides the fact that it's, like, the gameplay, in my opinion, was just dog shit. It's just... There was just too much shit to do, honestly. Like, if you had to do the setup in order to actually get to a high round, I feel like that's one thing. But it's like, especially in Black Ops 4, where it's like all the steps are mainly just for the goddamn Easter egg. It was just like, eh.
Well, that's the thing, though. Some maps you had to do the Easter egg for the meta,
Yeah, no, but it wasn't. But like, you at least had fun gameplay. Where Black Ops 4, I feel like just it wasn't fun.
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
4 was really just they tried too much and it was awful, honestly.
Let's not forget how we're still what were the factions again?
And another thing with 4 that they really messed up on, in my opinion, was the difficulties. Like, that to me has no business being in this game, because
oh yeah, no. If they had difficulties,
it should be consistent. Like, especially from a competitive standpoint, you're opening the door to way too many different categories.
Yeah.
People already do like first room, no power, no jug, no revives, all this stuff, and now you're opening the door to 4 different difficulties, which is completely unnecessary. It's just ridiculous. Like,
the one thing I will give them credit for is the fact that
and it's
they
not
did
even
add back
fun.
jug.
Even outside of a competitive standpoint, it's not fun to, at least in my opinion, to have different consistencies with the gameplay with difficulties. It was just
like
if
they had
that.
like
No one ever asked for that either.
Yeah. Like if they made it one of those things where it's like you had the base like difficulty right, and then it's like you have like hardcore mode where it's just like, okay, one hit and you're down. I would have been fine with that. But the fact that it's like, okay, it's like,
yeah, no, if it was just like a one
off.
Yeah, exactly. Or if they had like custom, remember in Black Ops 2 they had custom zombies.
Yeah.
Like easy mode or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was custom zombies. You had all this other stuff you could put on it. So
yeah. I think for me personally, I am still very much I'm intrigued by some of the designs from what I've seen so far. I'm not enthusiastic about the Hellhounds. I'm not enthusiastic about or whatever the Hellhounds are going to be called now, because they had to bring it back, but reimagine them. I'm not overly enthusiastic about the chopper. I'm kind of nervous about the whole weapon upgrade things and whatnot. But that being said, I do like the fact that they brought back the original perk system. I do like the fact that they brought back Jug. I do think that was a step in the right direction. That being said, though, I am going to go into this game cautious just because I don't want to just be...
Yeah, don't get your fucking hopes up.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic, but I'm also going to be realistically. I'm just gonna be realistic. I wasn't impressed by Black Ops 4, and they so far have not shown me the fact that this is kind of necessarily going in the direction that I exactly like want. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a game designer. Like all my opinions on this shit could be like wrong or whatever. Like what I feel like the game is gonna be. But you know what? I'll wait for videos. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're trying to cater to, you know, the audience that's gonna make them the most money. Really,
Yeah. For
they
me,
don't
I think
really care
yeah.
about
So long,
the old players, which whatever.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day though, so long as they can make the gameplay like actually fun and make me want to come back to it and actually just like play more zombies and actually play for longer for like high rounds and whatnot, I'll definitely.
Oh, and one more thing, actually. You know how they said they're not gonna be doing like purchasable content or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, free DLC.
Right, with like the future maps.
Yeah, everything's gonna
DLC.
be free content.
Yeah, so how much like pay to win are they gonna put into this one?
So I'm not that I'm not sure, but
because
yeah.
that's another thing. You have now if you're doing competitive, you have to separate between no gums or classic gums or all these mega
honestly,
gums.
they could just make most of it just come from the multiplayer because I do know that because of the new battle pass and whatnot, they do make a lot more money as opposed to just like the loot boxes and whatnot. So,
are you really putting it past them that they're not gonna bring gums back though? Because that shit is so dumb.
yeah.
Really.
No, I'm not saying that they're not gonna bring it back, but I feel like if anything, I feel like they potentially would tease it. Again, I'm just going off of what I've seen. I'm not going to assume that they're not. I'm not going to assume that they are. I'm just going based off of what I've seen right now. So, but I mean, we'll see. Anyway, though, yeah, I think. Would you guys say you're good in terms of getting out your thoughts?
Yep.
Pap?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we're going to end it off here. If any questions, I'll be sure to answer them in the comments. Not that I'm expecting any comments, but yeah, I think we're going to wrap off here for the night. As I said before, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic, but at the same time, I'm not going to get my hopes up. So I'm going to wait for actual gameplay and whatnot first before making my decision of whether or not I get this game. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you for everyone who watched the video, stayed, and until next time, Graywolf out.